What up, YouTube? It's KD35 on the best. Um, Normally I always do PC videos on here, trade videos, mail day videos, sub contest videos, which I do have two right now. If you're not subbed to me and you want to sub, you can enter. I'll put your name down at 350 contests and 400. I'm at 345 right now, so that 350 is pretty close. But I thought about doing something a little different. I've had some people ask about how I PC Kevin Durant, who is the main player at PC. I actually got my cards next to me that I'm gonna go in. Let's see, 6 stages of how I do it. Normally, well, I guess when people PC a player, some people PC and want to collect every single card of the player, of the guy. Like Kevin Durant, someone's gonna want to get every one of his cards. I'm not like that. Normally, like I see these people who have Michael Jordan collections, Kobe Bryant collections. I mean, great, extremely great players, awesome cards. But they got so many cards out there that these collectors that have them, they have them like boxes and stuff, so they might have some of their cards out, but there's so many of them that they have in boxes that you can never see them unless you take them out, like they're under your bed. And I mean, by the time you take them out, sometimes it's a couple of years. Oh man, I forgot these are under here. Well, with Kevin Durant, the way I collect them, I've got a big shelf in my room, a couple shelves and stuff, and couple cases and stuff. And what I do is I try to collect, let's see, when a set comes out, I will pick out maybe 1 or 2, maybe at most 3 out of that set that are really cool, really awesome looking cards. They have to be appealing to my eye, something stand out. Good poses too are a big key when I'm picking cards. I won't just pick the card because, hey, that's a patch, that's a really cool card. Well, the design ain't cool, like Flawless. I thought Flawless was a terrible, terrible card. The poses on it were absolutely horrible, so I could care less for Flawless, which people think I might be crazy because the value's so high on them, but I could care less to have those types of patches in my collection because I don't like the card design. So, obviously, I've got pretty much every single base rookie of Kevin Durant. You can see right here I got the 2007-8 Upper Deck Artifacts Kevin Durant. So I got pretty much every base rookie you can think of Kevin Durant. And I got some cards too, rookies of his that I've never seen before on eBay or so until I bid on them or I bought them, and I haven't seen them since. So I got a couple rare rookies too that are in my case right over here on the side. If you can see, the case is right there. All my Kevin Durant rookies are in there. So there, the rookies. Second cards I look for, very seldom, considering this is not the type of card I will collect, but got right here the 2008-9 Skybox Rubies out of 50. And if anybody has the other one out there, the close-ups parallel one like this, let me know. I'm interested in that one too. But you can see it's kind of a normal card, and it's not a card that really stands out to me, but the card is so rare and cool, sweet, that I've got a couple of those in my collection. So that's one that I collect too. When it comes to Kevin Durant cards, these are my favorite probably to collect, are the refractor cards. There's just something about the refractor that when they made cards was one of the best ideas ever. The Jordan inserts from the 90s blew the world away on the card world when they came out. I mean, there's just so many cool Jordan inserts in it. The price they are and how many he has, I don't collect Jordans, so though I would just because of how many cool cards he has. But like this, I got this Radiance Kevin Durant insert from Upper Deck, and it's out of $2.99, but these cards are so hard to find that it's this rare to see some of these even come up on eBay. I mean, I got the ones right now that I'm looking for that I haven't even seen service on eBay since I've been on eBay, which is about 5 or 6 years now. So this is one of the top cards when it comes to collecting Kevin Durant that I want are refractors. And like I said, who comes out normally, I'll go 2, maybe 3. At most try 2 inserts from each set. Like, let's just say an example, the new Elite that came out was pretty good. Might go with 3 in that set, but I haven't seen the third one come out yet, but I've at least got 2 so far from that set. Couldn't control that I wanted both those ones. But next cards are the Kevin patches, like these 3-color patches. I tend to stay away from 2-color patches, or just ones like the one with this collar, the solid colors without stitching. I don't really like those. And 2, I'm not much of the jumbo collector when it comes to patches for Durant when I PC them. They're definitely way too much money, and I like the smaller patches because you can see the pose of the player on the card much more. Like that, I like that one a lot more than a big swatch. Even though this big swatch is awesome, I would take it. That's pretty cool, but when it comes to patches, I like those smaller ones. The one piece with like in the little corner. Next, when it comes to autos, I'm not a big collector of autos, but I do take some autographs of Durant, like this one. I mean, you look at it, it's kind of a normal card with an auto on it. Well, for one thing, this card is a refractor, so it looks pretty cool. So I collect that. It's something that appeals to my eye. And the last one, patch autos. Kind of hard just because of how much money they go for, but I mean, I try to pick them up. I got this one in the black box, so I got 2 right now. It's one I kind of tend to stay off of just because there's so much more money. I'd rather have the inserts, refractors, the small patch cards than the big the patch autos. Even though they're pretty cool, there's so much more money. And to tell you the truth, I got into collecting Durant the year before his cards doubled and tripled in value, which was I think 09, 10. That next year, his cards, all the rookies I had gotten doubled and tripled from the year before that I had paid for them, so I got started with the Durant. It's pretty good timing. Also, too, you notice, most people like BGS, PSA graded cards. I hate graded cards. They're way too much more money. Not considering selling off my collection, considering that Durant is my favorite player, I don't want to move any of his cards unless I get a double. And I like the magnets better. I like to be able to have a chance to open the card and still look at the card. Like this one I probably won't open, but like an insert or something like that. In case I need to move and get a different case, I can take it out and slide it into a new one. So that's why I like the magnetics a lot better. So that's kind of how I like to collect Kevin Durant for my PC. I've had a couple people ask about that. Well, this was different, and this was one of the first times I've kind of dug in and kind of explained to you guys what you think, how I like to collect Durant and how I put him together for my PC. If you got any questions or whatever, PM comment me and ask me. I'd be glad to answer them. And I do not have every Kevin Durant card, like I said. I only collect certain ones. I mean, some I want way too much money or something. I just have to say, there's a better one out there than that one, and I'll pass on it. So that's just the way I am. So it's KD35 on the best. Sign out. Hook 'em horns, and catch you guys later.